Hello, everyone. So I just got back from watching Karate Kid Legends. This is I believe, wait, one, two, three, four, five, sixth installment in the Karate Kid franchise, including the very horrible, shitty dumpster fire that was the next Karate Kid with with Hilary Duff. But anyway, yeah, like this is the sixth installment. The last Karate Kid movie. Oh Jesus, it was the last Karate Kid movie was like 15 years ago. The Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith film, and it wasn't. I I'll be honest with you. Like the Jackie Chan, like the 2010 remake. Yeah, it was. You can tell like it's definitely 100% a remake because it's been a long time. Like I haven't seen the Jackie Chan like Karate Kid movie in like literally a decade. Like I haven't seen it since I was sitting in theaters, which that movie came out in 2010. So I was 10 years old and I have not seen I've never like rewatched that Jackie Chan Karate Kid until now, until like very recently. Like I was just binge watching the Karate Kid movies, including Cobra Kai, just in case this movie has. I didn't look it up, but I watched Cobra Kai just in case, chronologically speaking, if events, just in case, like if there are any events or any mentions or Easter eggs or references from the Cobra Kai TV show that might pop up in this film. So that's why I watched Cobra Kai, and also because like there's only like I don't. And also because I had like extra time, so I had like a lot of time, so I binged the shit out of like out of Cobra Kai. It had its moments. Maybe one day in the future, in a future video, I'll do like a review, my thoughts on Cobra Kai. But for now, let's focus on this film. So this movie has introduced us to the actor of Ben Rang, who plays the character Li Fong. He and his mom, Ming Na Wen. I think that. Oh my God, I'm slightly off on her name, but I love her. I do believe she voiced Mulan, the original like animated Mulan film, the classic. And she also made an appearance in the live action Mulan movie. But anyway, she also everyone knows her from Agents of Shield. She played Melinda May. I guess sort of kind of from a time for a brief moment Phil Coulson's love interest in Agents of Shield, which is like a Marvel television series that no one watched for no one watched or paid attention to because they were so busy, because like when that show came on, like everyone, like the Arrowverse, like the CW, like Arrow, Flash, Supergirl were very more like DC TV shows were way more popular than Marvel shows back then. But anyway, yeah, this movie introduced us to Ben Wang, and he and his mom, from the trailers, they moved to from um, China to New York, and they have a new life. They're starting a new life. They have new jobs, new school, a new location, And there's this asshole, this bully. All these Karate Kids have, that one person, that one guy, that one bully. Um, and he, our main character, you know how these Karate Kid movies play out. The main character gets his ass kicked over and over and over again until he meets like his sensei, and the sensei teaches him karate, and then there's a tournament, that our main protagonist has to go through, and at the end of the tournament, the antagonist. He beats the antagonist, the bully, and he wins. And that's exactly what happens here. And also, there's a love interest. There's a cute girl here. There's a cute love interest here that he has his eyes on. So everything that I just said is from the trailers. Now, I'm so sorry, but I have to talk about spoilers. So, because I really cannot talk about the spoilers. So you have been warned. If you haven't seen Karate Kid, this is a spoiler warning. Just giving you just giving you a heads up um, through the duration of this video. Um, Ralph Makino. I don't know how to pronounce. I've never ever pronounced his last name, but you know the original Danny LaRusso. You know Danny LaRusso. I apologize for that for not knowing it. I know his name. It starts with an R, but like I never knew how to pronounce it. It's um. But anyway, Danny LaRusso. Again, spoilers. Danny LaRusso doesn't show up until like the end, near like the third act. Like the third act of the movie is where he finally shows up. The rest of it is like spent on him and this boxer who's like the owner of this pizzeria at New York, and his daughter works with the dad at the pizzeria. It's like our main character, all of our main characters work. How convenient. How convenient. What a coincidence, whatever you want to call it. You know, how convenient that all of our main characters work in the same place and they're there at the same time. Same place, same time. How convenient. But yeah, the girl that he has a crush on works with her dad at this pizzeria joint in New York, and there's this their romance in this movie. Yeah, it was okay. I will admit it was sweet and cute, even though it felt rushed. But then again, but then again, I really don't care about the romance in this film at all. The Karate Kid movies are like, I mean, the romance is is part of the Karate Kid movies, but like we came here for karate. Like we came here to see your movie because of karate. We didn't come here for the romance. But yeah, I thought it was sweet and charming and cute, but it wasn't something that stuck in my mind, and it was just something I did not care about at all. This movie would be better. This movie would be um, not better, but this movie would have worked with or without the romance. It just doesn't really matter, you know. Well, I guess you could say the romance in this film and all the Karate Kids movies are motivation for our main protagonist, the Karate Kid, to be inspired and to know what he is fighting for. Our character Ben, our actor Ben, who's playing the character of Li Fong, and yeah, like Ralph, like Danny LaRusso never shows up until like third act where Mr. Han, Jackie Chan, goes to visit Danny LaRusso and talks him into um, helping and training, um, Ben Rang. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. I mean, like that kind of pisses me off. Actually, you know what? That does piss me off because like the trailers and like if you combine the trailers and even the poster of this movie, like Jackie Chan and Ralph, I'm still and Danny LaRusso. Both of them are really they are like the trailers make it look like both of them are going to have equal screen time and have a bigger role and bigger impact on this new Karate Kid and his life and his legacy and all that about, but like not really. It's mostly Jackie Chan like I said, this boxer who's like the owner, this former boxer, retired boxer, and his daughter and his mom, Li Fong's like mom, and just yeah, and also the asshole. And by the way, like the antagonist, the wow, like I really just hated him. Like I really, really hated him. Great job, but like he's not a great character. Like I don't know, like there's no parents. At least in the first Karate Kid movie, we got Johnny Lawrence was the main. I guess you could say he's the main antagonist, while John Kreese was like the overlooming like mastermind. Like he was like the master. You know, he was the bigger antagonist, and Johnny was just listening to his directions and all that. But at least Johnny Lawrence in the first film, we get to see like his. I guess we get to see his parents, and he was dancing with Elizabeth Shue. There was something with Johnny Lawrence. We got to see something more than just karate and him being an asshole and bullying Danny LaRusso. Johnny Lawrence. But this guy, like his name is Connor. His name is Connor, and he's an asshole. That's it. He kicks ass. Like he literally kicks ass. Like he is just a bully. He's just an asshole. That's it. Like I don't know anything. There's nothing more to the antagonist of this movie. He's just an asshole, um, who's so easily jealous. Like who's like super easily jealous. Like oh my girlfriend is like this guy, and this guy that she's hanging out with. Oh, is she breaking up with me? And he's getting like super overly jealous, and it's so cliche. It's 2025. Come on, come on. But yeah, like there's nothing more to the antagonist except that he's an asshole and he kicks Ben Rang's like ass throughout the whole movie. you know, uh, there's no depth. There's no, I don't know, his parents. Does he have parents? His relatives? His backstory? Like, there's nothing. He's just an asshole who wants to pick a fight with Ben Rang. And I'm so happy Ben Rang kicked his ass. I'm very proud and happy that he kicked his ass in the tournament, in the final, like in the third act of the film. So there's that. But yeah, if you want to see, if you're a huge, OG, like Danny LaRusso fan, like myself, you are going to be very, very disappointed because he, like I said, he only shows up near the end. Another issue I had was, like I said, the asshole in this movie is just nothing more than an asshole. The antagonist, the bully, he's just an asshole who wants to pick a fight. That's another issue I have with this film. A third one is that there's so many convenient moments and coincidences. Like, oh, the daughter and her father just so happens to work in this restaurant, to this pizzeria, and then like he has this calculus like friend, like the guy with the white kid with the glasses, like he's teaching him calculus, and he sucks at it, and he's his friend because, and also at the end of the movie, that the very end of the movie before like the credits start rolling, he's works at the pizzeria too. Like, it's like all of our main characters are working at the pizzeria. How what a like out of all things, like it's just baffling to me. How what are how okay, whatever. I'm not going to get too deep into that. It's just something I have to overlook and move on. But yeah, those are some major issues. Those are some big issues I had with this film. The rest of it was amazing. Like I love Jackie Chan. Now, who doesn't love Jackie Chan? Like he's getting. I don't know how old Jackie Chan is, but he's older. He's as old as my dad. I think he's older than my dad. My dad is like in his like he's in his like mid 60s. I think Jackie Chan might be older than him, older than my dad. And that's and that's impressive. He still kicks ass. He's still funny. I love Jackie Chan, and I love Jackie, and I love Ralph. I mean, it brings back a lot of seeing Ralph and Jackie Chan. It just combining the two and just retconning and just combining the world into combining the two movies into like one shared universe, one shared continuity is just amazing. I love it. I get some nostalgia, I will admit. But yeah, like this movie isn't great. I like I saw the Rotten Tomato scores. Like the last time I checked, the critic score is like 55% rotten. And yeah. And I'm like, "Oh god." And then I looked it up like the movie received a lot of mixed reviews. And I was worried. And watching this movie, I really enjoyed myself, but yeah, I definitely saw a lot of issues that critics, maybe audience members, maybe you yourself found when watching this movie. But yeah, I noticed those issues when I was watching this film. But yeah, like those are pretty much all I have to say. Ben Wang, like he kicks ass, and from what I'm hearing, he's gonna be in another movie coming soon down the line with Mark Hamill, like something Mile, like it's like a Stephen King book or something, but like One Last Mile or something, something Mile, something Mile. But it's with Mark Hamill. I think it's something about Stephen Keel. It's about Stephen King, Stephen Keel. But anyway, yeah, this kid, like is gonna go into major places, and he's going to become a major superstar, and I'm very happy to him because he really does steal this entire movie. He and he and somewhat Jackie Chan, but yeah, it's all about him. Like he is the MVP. Like this guy, like this kid really steals the whole movie. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for Karate Kid Legends. Not bad, not bad, but not as great as I wanted it to be. I wanted this movie to be great, maybe surpassing the second. I think, you know what? Yeah, I think this movie, in my opinion, this movie is better than part two, in my opinion. But like, yeah, the original, like, the Karate Kid, um, no other Karate Kid movies can like compete with that one. But yeah, this is way up there. This is one of the better films. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much everyone for taking time to listen to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe because that would help me and my YouTube channel out a lot. I mean, seriously, when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, it makes me want to keep, it helps me keep making more videos like this, which is something I'm thankful for that, and I love you guys. It's something I'm grateful for, and I appreciate that, your support and your effort and all that, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.